special about your love. I think it's one of a kind.
Hey guys, we are going on the road. We are going to Sam's Club. On Dan's days off, we try our best to do as much supermarket shopping and grocery shopping and all that stuff. So today we're going to be going to Sam's Club. It is almost 7 o'clock, so we're going to hit the road a little late. But it's cooler at this time of night, or this time of day it's cooler. A little less traffic because everyone is either home after going to work and all that stuff. It is a Thursday and we're gonna hit the road. You guys see my outfit? So this is a buy that I got from TJ Maxx in South Florida. And then these shoes are some Mark Fishers that I got at the Marshalls at Posner Park Marshalls. So nice and comfy, hides the belly. And like I said, just super comfortable. And the pockets, like, I love outfits with pockets, you know? So that's what I'm wearing. Dan's gonna come down soon. You get to see what he's wearing. But yeah, you wanna see what Kellan's wearing? Yeah? Let's see! Kellan! Let them see your outfit. Jeans and an orange shirt. But yeah, that's what we're doing. I'm gonna clean up a little before Dan comes downstairs, so by the time we come home, Kellan is bathed and ready for bed already, pretty much. But we're like I said, we're just gonna 2 stops before we get home. Why is that thing so loud? So
Alright, so it is now 7-Eleven. We are going
7-Eleven?
We're going to miss Jeopardy. No.
We'll watch it later, just the 2 of us. No Kellan. He'll be in bed. We are on our way to Sam's Club. This is 1792. I am drinking Chobani. Is it Chobani? Chobani probiotic. It's a hibiscus, cherry hibiscus tea. And I told you how I feel about hibiscus. Let's see if it has it says sweet cherry juice. And apple cider vinegar. Fermented plant-based drink. I don't know if you guys can see that because we're shaking a little.
A lot better than it sounds.
Yes, it is. I don't like kombucha. I've tried, and it's just not my thing.
If this is supposed to be kombucha, then this is the best one that I've had.
Yeah, I think they're trying.
The kombuchas are way too fizzy.
Yeah.
Even the ones that I just got, the green wise ones, you know, they were
and
nice.
And you like those compared to the like
super fizzy compared to this. If this is supposed to be kombucha, to me this is how kombucha is supposed to be then.
This is the flavor Dan has. It is a lemon ginger, same. You could kind of see at the bottom that it's obviously Chobani is like a yogurt brand. So, you know, it's like, but it's plant-based, so there's no milk in it. But it has a little bit of fizz. But that was, I think, what got me with kombucha. It was like that fizz. People were like, oh my gosh, it's so nice. And I was like, okay. And you know you can make it yourself.
Research. It's still, the jury's still out on whether kombucha is really
good.
For you.
Is yeah. If it's not that it's
not
bad.
It's bad for you.
Yeah.
But that it just might not be. It might just be kind of a neutral, like a nothing. Like
Yeah.
It doesn't do anything.
But you just might like the flavor of it. But like this,
Yeah.
it really does taste kind of nice. The calories and stuff like that are not bad. Like Dan is really good at looking at the macros of items. I actually picked this one up, and we did. We really did like this one. I think they sold the nursery that was there.
So we're on our way to Sam's Club now. I don't know if Lisa thought she was going to escape hearing my mouth about this, but I'm pretty confident in not saying that this is an exaggeration. That we now have all 3. We have our.
Is that excessive, guys? I think it might be a little excessive.
We have BJ's, we have Costco, and we have Sam's. Instead of getting the like higher end package one, because like Costco doesn't do a lot of the things they used to do. when you had like the gold
This is the
membership.
thing. We were gonna downgrade, but we never downgraded.
And tell me if you think it is excessive. But the thing is, when you buy in bulk and you can shop all of them, I find that grocery shopping, especially now, is better there. Then you can supplement with your Target and your local supermarkets for things that maybe you don't need in large quantities. You can buy a little bit more, or like your fresh goods and stuff like that.
Okay, so can you speak on Sam's Club for people that might not have Sam's Club? I don't think Sam's Club is like a only...
Actually, I think they might know Sam's more than anything, because
Yeah.
Sam's is
with Walmart,
basically
right?
Walmart wholesale club.
So not everything is bulk, but they do have a lot of bulk. And what I found with Sam's Club is the one that had the restaurant stuff, right?
Up here, I tend to find a lot more things are closer to a traditional. Down south in South Florida, even though you're in a wholesale club, like you were getting like value size or family size things, but you weren't getting true, like when we go to the Costco, especially the one that we like to go to, which is the Costco Business Center. That one has legitimately, you see people buying things for businesses.
Yeah,
there.
we're
So
gonna
you're
have
buying,
to try to sneak and record in there because I don't think you're allowed to.
You're not.
Yeah.
You're not allowed.
But
to
the business center, it really is really cool, and you don't need you don't need a separate membership to go to the business club, the business center. But it really is like full size goats, full size lambs, full boxes of
like the meat,
like the frozen meat.
Legit, I mean,
like halal meat, kosher meat. They had an amazing selection, but that one was really for restaurants. But the Sam's Club that we used to go to on University in Miramar, that one had restaurant vending machine size.
Some stuff,
Yeah, they had even look at the seasonings. You don't remember the seasonings used to be the big old ones, and I was saying when Auntie would come, I'd have to bring her.
Yeah.
So I haven't been to Sam's Club in Orlando yet, in Central Florida yet. We'll
had the account for about, and I'm not exaggerating, I'm confident in saying over 2 months now. Ask Lisa. I'm gonna let her tell you herself.
No, you don't need to tell. I don't need to tell them.
Where is your
You're telling
membership
them.
card? Where's your membership card?
It's in my wallet right now.
No. Where's your membership card?
My membership tickets is in my wallet.
Okay. But where's your card? Where's the actual membership
We're gonna go
card?
get it. We're gonna go get it right now.
You know what that implies, right?
That he went to go get his membership before me and didn't tell me to come.
And Lisa, in 2 months plus, still has not gone.
I don't know where this place is. This is my first time going. I could have searched it, I'm sure. I'm an independent woman. But
also, ask her how many times I've said, let's go here. See, what Lisa, and this is where something like funny gets into something more serious.
Tell him.
So Lisa has become like very hard, like pulling like wisdom teeth hard to get out of the house, right? And it's a mixture of a bunch of different things come together.
Okay, no. Okay, it's time out. So there's a joke about this. Like, we are joking, but as he's saying, he is transitioning into the reality of like what it is. So it is, scary. Like, I'm used to like knowing Miami. I know Miami streets like the back of my hand. Broward, even though I lived there for 10 years, I really know Miami streets better and driving around Miami. So like when it came to like Pembroke Pines, there are areas in Pembroke Pines and Miramar, like I know how to get there and I was comfortable with that. It is taking me a longer time to venture out by myself. That's what I'll be honest and say, is that like I'm used to being like, okay,
why do you think that is? Because I don't even think you realize.
You know why it is?
Why? And it's a very serious thing.
What?
It's something that we should.
Don't shake. Just swirl it.
Why? Why do you think it is?
Wait, you tell me. I'm scared. Like it's not like I'm afraid of like crime, but it is like I don't know certain, like I am like.
So is this as you're getting older, you're getting scared? Because when you was when you first
when
started
I
driving,
used to be in these streets, I would be going everywhere. I'd go everywhere.
you had to teach yourself
Yeah.
at some point.
Yeah.
Part of moving up here is the adventure of moving
Yeah.
here. But that's not what it is. I
do you
think
think it is?
you might have some intimidation by that. That's true.
But
that's
okay, I
not
think I know
what
what
it
you're gonna
is.
say. I think I know what you're gonna say. You want me to say what I think you're
Go
gonna say?
ahead.
I think he's going to say is that because I don't plan on living in Davenport area, that I'm like, oh, what's the point of exploring?
Nope.
Okay, so that's probably the only thing I could probably say. What do you think it is?
So the bigger issue is it's a combination of a couple different things coming together.
Tell me.
Why you have become such a homebody and so impossible to come out of the house. One, since we've had Kellan, right?
Mhm.
Lisa has gotten into the parent trap. Now the parent trap is this: you have a small child
During a
and that
pandemic.
no, we're not even talking. You have a small child. That small child is on a schedule. Now, everything has to go around that child's schedule. I'm not knocking parents that do this. Keep your child on a schedule. They're still trying to get used to life. You know, Kellan's only been alive for 2 years plus. So he's still very much new at this, right? You can take him one day off of his schedule and throw him off, right?
Yeah.
So
we're
you're
going through
trying to
that right now.
establish a schedule, instincts and just like second nature for these children. I get that. But what you end up doing is saying, well, I didn't get up early and his nap time is coming, so I can't go on the road. So anytime from about 10:30, if you don't hit the streets already,
Yeah.
you're not going anywhere
Yeah.
because nap time is
Because I'm
coming.
like, yeah, nap time is
Right?
coming, and I don't want to be on the road with him
Then-
when nap time hits.
3 o'clock is
By myself,
around
at
the
least.
time nap time is going to end.
Yeah.
Rush hour is coming.
Yes.
You don't want to get caught in rush hour, even though realistically, if you hit the streets at 3 o'clock,
You could probably kind of skirt.
you're probably
something.
going to be in the stores
Yeah.
at the time rush hour really hits, right? So then you don't want to go at that time. So then it hits around 5, 6. Then you're like, well, damn, I have to cook dinner or do something else and do all of this. And before you know it, oh, we'll just go tomorrow. Or like, it takes you 5 days to go grocery shopping. And that's just the parent trap.
Yeah.
Now add COVID onto that. Lisa wasn't really going out during the pandemic, right?
Well,
So
initially
she's
it
still
was
getting
like-
used to.
Initially, it was like when was happening, like when I was still on maternity leave, it was like we were on lockdown.
Yeah.
Then once it was like I went back to work, we were still technically on lockdown for a while. Then it started to lessen, and you were able to
And
go
it
to
was
supermarket.
just still
but it was
work
still like
and-
he's not vaccinated.
So now it's like pulling teeth to get her out of the house. She will find every excuse why we don't need to go on the road. And if it's not the perfect time, like I said, unless it's Disney World. Disney World, she'll face her fears for Disney World. We will be, if we got a reservation, it's a wrap. We are going. Hurricane is coming. She will start blowing in the sky. Yo, just give me a couple hours at Epcot and then you could come through. But outside of that, all of those 3 things, the parent trap, COVID, and getting into whatever we want to call this post-COVID, has made Lisa more of a homebody than she used to be. So at first we had one car. We had one car for a little while.
Okay, be honest about that.
But-
That's what it was. It was like I can't go on
Mind
the
you,
road.
remember-
I couldn't go on the road, and then
Again, this is where the parent trap now becomes the first excuse, because when I don't go to work until 5 something, 6 o'clock, you got all day to go on the road.
you know I do my best work at like 6 o'clock.
All day to go on the road. Then we fixed the car. Then it was like, yes, the car is fixed. Still,
You hear him cracking up? What is he listening
ball
to?
game.
Cracking up.
There's a show he watches that he thinks is funny. as hell,
Hilarious.
too.
Yeah, he thinks it's hilarious.
So anyway, that's that with Lisa and her fear of leaving the house. I understand it, but it's still difficult to deal with because it's like, yo, let's go do this. And it needs to be like Disney World level adventure for her to be like, yeah, let's get it.
Okay, so that was your analysis. I will agree on some bits of it. So the parent trap definitely is true. A lot of parents do kind of fall into that. I'm not gonna say only mothers, but you know, parents in general will do that. COVID definitely aided in it.
But
is like, you know, again, he's still not vaccinated, and people are still walking around coughing, and it's not only COVID. It can be flu, strep. If you haven't watched our last video, Dan has said it, like
straight up in the listen, this is word from the emergency department.
And we're in our city.
Yeah, but just always remember that those nurses are gonna be the front line of what's
on
about to happen or what's happening on the ground level. Before, by the time you hear about it in the news and they're talking about ICU, that's when it's way flared up. Okay.
And again, you know, not to get too medical, is remember we went from a year and a half, almost 2 years of really not being on the streets. So when we are on the streets, our immune system is not necessarily at its best. This is why it's important to have your gut health and your diet, you know, but it's important, you know, gut health, C, you know,
occasionally I try to do zinc,
for your immunity,
because that helps you absorb your vitamin C.
Exactly. So that's what I was gonna say. I was like, gut health is important because if your gut is working like it should be able to aid in the zinc and the orange juice or vitamins, whatever you're taking. It's gonna help with that absorption. So yes, it is important to understand that, just to be like, oh yeah, we want to be out. Oh well, I don't have to worry about COVID because I have my booster or whatnot. But the flu can take you out just the same. Okay, so can take you out of commission just the same.
So everybody now hearing about the monkeypox thing, which is a whole nother thing.
Yeah.
But not as I keep saying, it's something you see right away.
Yeah.
So it's not like this, you know, insidious, like that cough. Were you coughing because you were choking, or do you have COVID, or do you just have the flu?
So Dan was explaining to me, because I didn't really take the time to research it, and I probably should. Is the monkeypox, you are
unlike the herpes simplex ones, like your chicken pox and those things that have an incubation period that you're super contagious during, and you're asymptomatic, meaning you don't have any symptoms. You don't have the little pox bumps yet. Your monkeypox can be fatal, but monkeypox is contagious, and you know that person has monkeypox
because you'll see the
little blisters or the
vesicles,
whatever you want to call them.
Is the more medical term, vesicles, but it's a blister. Yo, that is so creepy. Every time I see, I don't know if you guys saw that, but there was like a man standing up there. It's not a man, it's a mannequin. It's weird. Whatever. So we are going east right now on Oran Brown Road, which is gonna take us to Earl Brunson. There's a house over here you wanted me to see.
This is a mixed bag. This is a mixed bag.
Let me pull out my phone.
Of Kissimmee. So you'll hear people talk bad about Kissimmee and talk like good about Kissimmee, and like the thing is, Kissimmee is huge and it has all of those things. You might hear about the Oaks that's over there where 1792 is. This is what is this called? Camelot. This is where
medieval times.
I'm sorry, Camelot is the movie version of medieval times. So this is where you used to have dinner, and they have the actual like. Do
they still have it? Still open?
I don't think it's open.
It looks abandoned, but I think when you Google it, there is still a medieval times. I just don't know if this one.
Well, this was it before the whole Renaissance fair thing got big.
One second, I think I might tell you to turn around. Remember that house?
Because I'm still trying to go to Montego Bay.
Is that over here?
Relatively, it's in this area. It's like further up the road, but
there was this one. Is it this one?
This is the Walmart. See? Look how fast you get to the Walmart.
Yeah.
I think this Walmart's easier to get to than their Walmart.
Oh, yeah, this is the Montego Bay is over here, but that's not the one I wanted to see.
Which one are you talking about?
There was one over here, babe, and it was like...
The one I just showed you?
Yeah, and it was like hidden, and I was like, where is that?
Hidden?
Yeah, it was like... It was...
What about the house?
It was by
Tell me
medieval...
something more about
It was
that.
medieval times. It was a one-story house. It had sidewalks, but it's like you drive back there, and then there was...
look in the area.
That's what I'm doing. It's not showing up. I had it saved.
The thing with Kissimmee is Kissimmee has a little bit of everything, right? So I'm not gonna be one of those people that is gonna lie to you about like if an area is kind of getting rough and be like, oh no, it's developing, and be like political about it. But I'm also not one of these people that likes to rag on the like hoods or ghettos or whatever it is. So there are areas that are going to be less desirable of Kissimmee and more desirable. This area is a little mixed bag area because it's like where a lot of older motels used to be, and
Yes.
you get a mixture
As you go
of a
further east,
yeah,
yeah.
Which
As
happens
you get
a lot.
closer to downtown
Yeah.
Kissimmee, right? Yeah.
which downtown Kissimmee is
And
also
they have
a
some
mixed
nice
bag.
houses.
and
Yeah,
it-
they have some nice houses
all-
over there though.
all in all itself. But here, the closer you would get to what is that called again? What's the other hospital called?
The Orlando.
No. The one right here. The one that they talk about our hospital and they're like, that one is rough down there. Oh, Osceola. So the closer you get in proximity to like Osceola regional, that area is where everybody will be like, ugh. But like this area, I mean, you just got to kind of look at what's in the area. Right here is like a mini golf thing that comes up, right?
This is Sam's Club you're going to?
Yeah.
Okay.
But you know, it just depends on what you're looking for. You can still find pockets of really nice houses, neighborhoods here. The schools, I'm not entirely sure about because the rating system that we've been looking on and using Realtor, I'm not entirely sure that you can trust it. I don't know what they're really using as their real metric for looking at the schools. Is it really the grades and like how well it is, or is it like some parents doing like a Yelp, like, oh my god, they have
It's a little bit of
G4
both.
laptops
It's a
from
little
like
bit of both,
2018 and it's, oh my god, it's 2022, like what's wrong with them? Or somebody who's like, they're teaching critical race theory in the schools, like, I don't know. So
Alright, so you came out of medieval times and you made a U-turn. There's no other way to get, because it seems like you're going in the opposite direction of where
we
we
could have stayed on that road, but I don't know where to turn from down there.
Which road?
The one that we came up on,
The Ponciana?
like Ponciana,
Oh, okay.
and then came down further.
Alright. Sorry, I'm learning how to get there, so.
Put it on your GPS and you'll see.
Or the Sam's Club?
Yeah.
Oh, there it is. By the Waffle House.
Like, this is not super close
Oh,
to
and
the
they sell
house.
gas too?
Yeah.
Okay. That's also a benefit of the wholesalers, is that a lot of them here
Yeah.
do.
Most of them have a gas station. I haven't really
The ones
seen
in
one.
South Florida, give or take, they might not.
It's weird. Like, it's still not normal for them not to have a gas station, but they will go in places where they won't have a gas station. Like the BJ's on Broward, right?
Which one, by us? The one you used to be by us? The Pembroke
Yeah.
Pines?
That's Broward Boulevard, isn't it?
In Pembroke Pines?
Yeah.
No, that's
Pines Boulevard.
Yeah, I'm like Broward Boulevard.
Broward Boulevard. No, that's way up there.
Well,
Pines Boulevard.
We sound like we've been living here for a while.
No, I was thinking Pines Boulevard. I'm just saying. So Pines Boulevard, that one doesn't. It has a tire section, but it does not have a gas station.
Somebody's behind you. What indicator on? You never see the person right behind you?
Well, I am in the turning lane, but yeah, that's a.
Oh, that was a turn lane?
Yeah.
I don't think so. He went straight.
You don't have to turn from there. It looks. No, it's just empty. This parking lot is really
big. It's a big parking lot. I'm like, this place is empty. I'm like, you sure it's still open?
It is fairly empty though. For like it doesn't look like it's gonna be super busy.
Yeah, it is 7. So
by the way, wholesalers, if you come to a wholesaler,
it's a bad tree.
Be careful. Do not come at the very beginning of the month, or you're gonna be crashed behind one of these super carts. People take this stuff serious about like buying for the month.
Wow, that plague set in there looks kind of cool.
Oh, so yeah, I think I tried to video that to Lisa. That thing, they actually will build and come set it up for you.
Good turn. All right, guys, we will see you in a few. Okay.
I think it's one of a kind. There's something special about your love. I want it all the time. You will always be my inspiration.